A rebel FARC unit on the move. Colombian soldiers are just a kilometer away, but instead of fighting, they hide.
We are in a unilateral ceasefire and avoiding clashes with the soldiers, even if it means giving up territory. The military is taking advantage of it, blocking our regular routes.
It's rain season in the eastern jungles that FARC rebels have called theirs for decades. They halted armed offensives as part of a peace process with the Colombian government. And with progress in the talks, larger camps are being set up deeper into the jungle where they're preparing for peace. These will most likely be the last days in the jungle for these rebels, and after decades of fighting they haven't won, but neither have they been defeated. Their numbers, though, have been reduced in recent years. GUERIMA and his partner have been at war since age 15. They survived bombardments and seen comrades die.
We're not up in arms because we like it, but because the government never guaranteed our right to political opposition and the rights of the poor.
For most Colombians, however, the rebels have betrayed their ideals with kidnappings and financing through drug trafficking.
In 51 years of war, we've committed errors, of course, and we are ready to take responsibility for them. But we want reconciliation. We are also victims of this conflict.
As peace gets closer, rebels remain reluctant to give up their guns. When FARC was part of a legal party during a 1984 truce, 3,000 members were murdered by paramilitary and government forces. Most of them had never been fighters.
Our biggest fear is that the government will not respect the agreement and will get killed by paramilitaries and have to go back to fighting.
FARC vowed to demobilize within 60 days of a definitive agreement. But those holding out say this will not mean the end of their struggle.
It's not how the government thinks that we'll reintegrate and surrender. We're going to give up our weapons, not turn them in, and we'll stick together and continue our fight as a political party.
Precisely how this will happen is unclear, the last major sticking point in the negotiations, and it shows that silencing the guns will be just the first step to truly end this bloody and intractable conflict. Alessandro Rampieti, Al Jazeera, in the jungles of eastern Colombia.